Hello friends, welcome to yet another edition of Quick Tip videos brought to you by dataplatformcentral.com. In this edition of Quick Tip videos, we can see how we are able to seamlessly integrate Synapse Analytics to Power BI Workspace. Synapse Analytics, as you're probably aware, is a limitless analytics service which is provided by the Azure platform. You can use Synapse Analytics to do a variety of tasks like performing data integration, doing enterprise data warehousing, or even big data analytics. One of the cool features which is provided by Synapse Analytics is that you can seamlessly connect from Synapse Analytics to your Power BI tenant. So once you have a Power BI tenant and a Synapse Analytics against an Azure account, you are able to seamlessly integrate between them so that the data that we are creating inside your Synapse Analytics pools can be directly used for visualization inside your Power BI. Similarly, if you have any additional data sets which is published to your Power BI workspace, the same data sets can be accessed from inside your Synapse Analytics instance. And you can also do a variety of extra job on top of the data set like creating new reports. So let's see this interesting feature on how we can do it. Just a quick video on how you can use the existing data within your analytics instance to visualize inside Power BI, and also to use the data set which is already there inside the Power BI tenant inside your Synapse Analytics instance to perform additional reporting. To start off the integration, let's go to the Azure portal and click the Synapse workspace that we have created inside the portal, and we can then use the option open Synapse Studio to open the Synapse instance inside the studio. You have various options inside the studio so as to explore your Synapse Analytics instance, and the home page will give you a overview of what all the Synapse Analytics workspace can do for you. It can ingest data from multiple sources, it can explore and analyze the data inside, and then comes the visualization part where you can use Power BI and seamlessly connect from this analytics workspace to Power BI and visualize your data which you have created with it. So if you click on visualize at this moment, it will automatically give you the connect to Power BI window, and the tenant will automatically be defaulting to the tenant to which you have connected inside your Azure portal. At the time of creating this video, the limitation is that you can always connect to only the Power BI tenant under the same account. Multi Power BI tenant connection is not possible from within the Synapse Analytics window, which means that if you are going to connect a Synapse Analytics instance to a Power BI tenant, both of the Power BI tenant as well as the Synapse Analytics should be under the same account. Once this is automatically chosen, you have the workspace name option where you can choose one of the workspace. So here I am going to select my only workspace which I have configured inside the Power BI tenant. So now if I go to my Power BI tenant for this particular account, I can show you that there is a default workspace and also this workspace which I have selected inside my Synapse Analytics, my protest. So if I go here, clicking on signing in, because I have already signed in using the same account, it will automatically sign me into the Power BI tenant. And if you see, there are two workspaces here. This is my default workspace and this is the my protest workspace which I am selecting here inside my Synapse Analytics. So if you click on here, you can see already few items have been added here. Data set is there and a report is there and a couple of data flows are also there which I have set up prior to integrating with my analytics service. So now we can click on create and automatically the linked service should get created. And now you can click on the publish link on the top so as to publish the linked service that you have created now. Wait for it to get published. So once it's published, that means the linked service is properly created now. Once the linked service is created and published, you can refresh your Synapse Analytics instance once, and once it comes back up, you can go up to the develop pane, and once you go to the develop pane, you can see a new node which is created for Power BI. So you have the SQL scripts which will consist of the SQL scripts that you have created in the SQL pool which you have provisioned inside your Synapse Analytics instance. And now you can also see one more node inside that which says Power BI. This is created as a result of the integration that you did by using the linked service. When you expand that, you can see that it shows Power BI Workspace, and inside that you have two nodes, one for the Power BI datasets and one for the Power BI reports. So if you open the Power BI reports now, you can see a single report called ABC Test Data Flow. If you remember, this was the report that was there in the Workspace which I created before I linked it to Synapse Analytics. So if you click on this report here, you will be able to see this report from within your Synapse Analytics. Now that the integration is done, you can see that report from within your Synapse Analytics itself. So this is one side of the integration, that whatever datasets and reports are created inside your Power BI tenant, you'll be able to access it through Synapse Analytics. Similarly, if you go to datasets, you can see the corresponding dataset also, but it clearly says that it's a read-only view of the dataset. So we'll not be able to add anything to that, but we can view the dataset, and if you want to create any additional reports using that, that is possible. Now let's see the inverse, that is how to use the data that you have created inside Synapse Analytics to create a report inside your Power BI. So for that purpose, what you can do is, you can go to the Power BI datasets here, and there is an option to add a new Power BI dataset. So when you click on new Power BI dataset, automatically it can let you know that these are the SQL pools available inside your Synapse Analytics. So we have only a single SQL pool, so it is pointing to that. And what it asks us to do is, like, it asks us to download the Power BI data source file. This is because the data source has to be created from within the Power BI desktop. You can click on that and automatically it will start downloading to your machine. And once it's done, you can click on close and refresh. Go to the folder and open it using Power BI desktop. So you have opened with Power BI desktop. So this will make sure that the file is getting opened inside your Power BI desktop. You can enter your credentials and it should get connected to your Synapse Analytics in a while, and it should see all the tables and the views that you have created inside your model. So whichever things you want inside your Power BI, you can extract it, and if you want, you can apply some additional transformations also. So I'm going to extract student exam and feedback, and I'm going to load it. So this will cause, and again it will ask you whether you need to import it to the Power BI or you have to keep it as a direct query. So depending on your requirement, you can choose either one of the options. So let's try import in this case, in which case the data will be cached inside your Power BI, which will have much better reporting performance compared to the direct query option. The model is now created, and if you want to add any additional transformations inside, you can do that as well. So here I am going to add a test analytics transformation and generate some sentimental analysis on that feedback data which I am having inside the table. And this is actually a table which is created inside your Synapse Analytics using an external table concept by pulling it from a file which is stored in Azure Blob. Score sentiments are now ready. So using that, you can later use this. So you can now close and apply so that this gets added to your model. Now that the modification to the model is done, we can now create a simple report just to show how the data looks from this model. So I'm going to add first name, last name from student, exam name from exam, and marks from student exam. It's a simple tabular report. So we have created the report. I'm going to save it. I'm going to give it the name Synapse downloaded, and I'm saving it, and I can quickly go and publish this to the workspace, my protest workspace. This is the workspace to which Synapse Analytics is currently integrated. I'm selecting this workspace and giving it for publishing. So the report as well as the data set should get published to the workspace in a while. So now the publishing is done. Now if you go back and check from the Synapse Analytics, you should be able to see this report and the data set that we published. Go back to the Synapse Analytics instance, go to the develop, and inside the Power BI workspace, you have an option to refresh. Just refresh the workspace and you should be able to see the new report. See the new report Synapse downloaded that we have added right now. Now if I want to add any additional visuals inside the report, that's also now possible. So I'm going to add a line chart, and I'm going to choose the feedback this time. Go to the score, sentiment, and also the ID. I can see that the values, almost the values remain the same range. That is why you are seeing it like this. So I can add more visuals to the existing report I have created. In case I want to create a new report also, I can go to the Power BI datasets, and here is the new dataset that now we have uploaded from the Power BI. Again, I can click on this and add new report as you want. The full model that you have deployed will be available here, and inside from this, whatever data you want to add, you can add it here. This quick illustration helped us to understand how we can seamlessly integrate a Synapse Analytics instance to a Power BI tenant, and how you can access the data from within Power Tenant inside your Synapse Analytics, or you can even publish your Synapse Analytics model as a dataset inside your Power BI and create additional reports using them. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. As usual, keep giving your honest feedback, and for following such useful tips, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Meet you all soon with another useful quick tip video. Till then, bye.